This is Council President Mike Sareini of this edition of Council in the Community, and this morning I am joined with Katie Doyle, our new Communications Director. Katie, thanks for being with me.
Thank you, Council President. I appreciate it.
So I wanted to highlight a little bit because what's going on in communications is not, the way old school where they used to just fax something over to you. Digital age, videos, a lot of things are happening for communication, and that's how the residents are getting their information. So can you tell us a little bit about your department and what's changing right now?
Absolutely. So we're really in a new age for communications. We're working on, as you mentioned, moving into a more digital sphere, and one that really focuses on social media, on video, on graphics, on animation, and other ways that folks are most commonly consuming media in our culture today. And so with that, we've built out our communications department to ensure that we are successfully communicating the message about what we're doing here at the City of Dearborn, who we represent, the great work that's being done by our city and its government in ways that we know will resonate with our residents, whether that's through Instagram and Facebook, or if it's through great productions like with CDTV. So
yes,
we're
absolutely.
certainly moving in that direction.
And another thing that's a very big undertaking is our website. As many people know, the website was kind of like a line-by-line communication aspect. So it took a lot of work to dismantle and restart all over again. So I know that's under your warehouse. Can you tell us how that's going and what do you see for the website for the future?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. So we're currently in the process of transforming the City of Dearborn's website, which, as you mentioned, is a huge undertaking, which we're really fortunate to be supported not only by the Communications Department, but by our Chief Strategy Officer, Miriam Jalul, and our IT department with our two software developers here on staff. So it really truly is a team effort to transform the way that we are disseminating information to residents, business owners, and visitors of the City of Dearborn through our new website, which will be dearborn.gov.
Yes,
so we're working on moving over to the new platform. It involves the process of going through years of information that's been archived on our current website and really getting that down to the brass tacks of what residents, business owners, and visitors really need to know in order to complete services with the City of Dearborn.
Right.
And doing that in a way that's multilingual to ensure that we are providing accessible content that's available to all of our residents.
Right, and for us on the council and the initiatives that the mayor's trying to do to make it more business friendly and more online services to bring our costs down to our residents, we have to have that website in order for people to go on there, click on, get a permit to put up a fence and make things streamlined. So it's kind of like anything else. Once it's running, everybody's going to forget all the pains of the past and say, wow, this thing is great. I can do all this with the city in minutes and bring the city to a 24-hour operation, which is a very big deal. But there is still a lot of people that like the old-fashioned mailing and stuff to their home. So the council started the Council Connection newsletter. One of our council members, Councilman Abraham, during our budget session said, hey, our calendar used to be mailed to every single home. And I immediately said, I agree with you, let's do it. So that's coming soon, 2025, next year?
It's coming soon. In 2025, a copy of the City of Dearborn City's calendar will be mailed to every single Dearborn household. And we're so excited to partner with council and with several other departments here at the city to make that a reality.
It is. The calendar has always been, a staple in my home. And we always refer to it to our residents where they can see, hey, here's your tax dollars at work. It gives them a good overview. All information is here in a ready fashion. And I know this is a big project too. So
it's a huge undertaking, and we're really lucky to have support from all of the city departments who really lean in to make sure that we're providing the most up-to-date information for residents. We're delighted to continue the work and add into our process that extra step of making sure that every single calendar is printed, has postage, and is getting shipped out to doorsteps.
Katie, we also have a lot of media requests that come in from all over. Can you tell us how you're handling those?
We filter the city's media requests that we receive from members of the press. Right. And in the last year, that's really changed for the City of Dearborn. We're now seeing more media requests from national outlets, from international outlets, and not just a lot of the local and regional outlets that we're familiar with working with from years past. And so we have an entire media operations here within the department. Our Deputy Director of Communications, Hassan Abbas, heads up a lot of that media work in working with the press to both maintain strong relationships, be able to vet the requests that we're receiving, and advise the city on which stories have value in sharing,
Exactly.
as well as the opportunities that really allow Dearborn to tell its story through many of our community leaders, from the mayor to our own council president, Mike Sareini, and members of our council. So we're really fortunate to get to do such rewarding work of helping to amplify the voices and experiences and really incredible programs and projects that are happening for Dearborn residents, business owners, and visitors.
We do appreciate it, and the speed that your department is reacting is very important, because today everything is a now moment, right?
Absolutely, especially in this day and age with news media and the way that it's functioning, it's 24/7. So
right.
we're on call and we're here to support the city however we can.
Well, Katie, thank you so much for being with me this morning.
Thank you.
Again, this is Council President Mike Sareini of this edition of Council in the Community.